Good morning. I bet you have wondered in your lifetime, how can I be the lucky one? Like maybe you've noticed there's people around you and you're like, you always have good luck. Things always go your way. How does this happen? Maybe you don't know people like that, but you do know people who always have bad luck. How come bad luck always comes their way? So if you're curious and interested in how to have better luck, how to have more good luck come your way, we call that manifesting, and it directly is linked to what you're thinking about. And sometimes what we're thinking about, we don't realize is having a bigger impact on this other area in our life that we really want to be lucky in or have more luck come our way. So Rita Wood, how do we have more luck? How do I get lucky in life?
How do you get lucky? You prepare. Unfortunately or fortunately, you get to prepare. It's like Earl was saying in the Be Positive challenge we have going on right now. And one of the parts that he talks about is you can plant a seed. You can plant 2 different seeds on the soil. So your brain is like the earth, the soil. So whatever you plant, whatever you're saying, whatever attitude, emotion, behavior, action you're doing, that's what you're gonna reap. That's what's going to come out. That's the fruit of what you've planted. So that it's either going to be luck or not so lucky stuff. So it's
right. Yeah, guys, you can't plant an orange seed and expect to get grapes, right? So you can't plant nettles, which are stingweed for people that don't know that you can't plant nettles and expect to produce mangoes.
Yeah. You can't plant thinness and then talk about and eat like and behave like fatness and behave with a self-image that you see yourself as fat and right. You value yourself as fat or slow or not, well off or
respected.
Yeah, so what are you planting in your mind and seed of your mind? And I there's this thing that we call the gatekeeper. Like you, the conscious you're the gatekeeper of what gets planted in this brain of yours. We watch movies and we let all that get planted. We hear stories and we take in that information, and never do we judge and assess, is that what I want more of?
Right.
So what are you planting?
And that's super interesting with your body and your physique and what you directly get to grow inside. I mean, this is your physicalness, right? So if you're thinking in a way that disrespects yourself and you're wondering, how come everyone disrespects me because I'm overweight? Or if you're thinking in a way that you're unnoticed, how come nobody notices me? Then you're going to notice that, you're going to produce that, you're going to receive that, you're going to see it. That's what you're growing, right? And so if you want to be respected, you want to be noticed, you want to be liked, you want to be loved, you want to be important, then you need to start thinking thoughts that do that about yourself, for yourself, inside yourself. Start planting those little seeds so that it will blossom. That's what will grow.
Yep. And what comes to my mind is, if it was that easy, I'd be doing it already. Right. and this is what really, this brain training has really allowed that openness, allowed us to work with our brains, right? With our bodies, with our mindset. So when you do the stop technique below, like if you're having resistance or fear or worry, like there's a way to calm that down, consciously. There's a way to do that, to calm it down physically. And then once that clears, then those opportunities show up, that luck shows up, because now you can see, now you're not in survival mode. So how do we do that, Tammy? So you want to be positive. People want, who does not want to be positive?
Right.
Who doesn't want to have a good life? Who doesn't want to wake up feeling good and feeling empowered and have a purpose, a worthwhile purpose? First, you got to create a worthwhile purpose. What do you want to create? You want to be healthy, fit.
Yes. You want to live long. You want to impact your family with activities and aliveness and really living. Like he even talks about that in there. Like you get to the end of life and what happened, right? Well, what happened is your brain is going to do things for you. And whatever you planted is what the result is. So the stop techniques is so easy, you guys. And I know that exactly what Rita said. Rita said, like, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, first of all, everyone doesn't know about it. So let's share this. All right. Let's share it with people because we want to have control of our emotional state. Guess what? Emotions are free. You can feel bad and it's free, or you can feel good and it's free. Either way, it's totally free. And so when you know what to do inside yourself to help yourself feel good, when you cater this and you get to know yourself and be like, oh, I need to be thinking about the ocean right now in order to feel good, or I need to remember my grandchild to feel good, or I need to be pretending or imagining myself walking with my husband on our anniversary at this vacation. So what do you need to do to feel good? Gather those memories. And the stop technique is simply to notice that seed that you're planting. Oh, I'm so miserable. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so this, I'm so that. Let it go. You got to smile. You're going to give your body some different sensation. Just let it all go. I'm letting this go. I'm releasing it. I'm flipping it, switching it. I'm making it nice again. It's okay to be nice to yourself, inside yourself, in your thoughts. Deep breath in. The reason we take a deep breath in is we're doing a little bit of conscious activity for our subconscious who breathes all day long for us. Let's make it a conscious effort. And then we anchor that happy memory. So you're directly telling your brain, you are not thinking about that any longer. It's time to think about this. Okay. With a horse, you take the lead rope and you shake it until you get their attention. And then you're like, oh, they're like, oh, right. I'm supposed to pay attention over here. I'm not supposed to be scared of what's going on out there. And it totally relates to your own brain. And so whenever that thought that's not serving your body for losing weight, for being healthy, for being happy, for being in a great relationship, whenever that thought comes up, use the stop technique. And we have a video to follow along with it. And like, share, and subscribe to us so that you can get more of this kind of information, which will directly help you see that what you've been searching for, what you've been seeking in positive mental attitude, what you've been seeking in trying to have better luck shows up for you. Okay. And then it's going to be super cool. Like we have a friend in our group who was like, oh my goodness, like my mom called and she was so nice. And we had this great conversation. And before that, she always felt like her mom hated her. You guys, this stuff is real. And it's so exciting. It feels magical, but it's not. It's just the way the brain works. So let's work with it, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Great. Well, click notifications so you know when we go live.